What up, Dokkanners? We may know when the banners are going to be dropping for the Global Dokkan Celebration Part 1. So in this video, we're just going to be going over a couple of bits of news, and then we are going to be looking back at the worldwide 2023 Dokkan Now special, revisiting the highlights from these live streams. Actually, there was only one live stream, the JP one, and then there was the Global Dokkan Now. So we're just going to be going back and sort of getting back into that mindset, because while some of you may currently be feeling very salty about what's happening presently, I myself had a blast. It was one of the most fun times as a Dokkan player and content creator covering this game during the worldwide 2023 celebrations. The live streams were immaculate. The content that we had, experiencing those boss fights live, it was so much fun. I have fond memories of that. So I want to relive that with you guys by going through this. But let's start by going through some news, starting with the app icon update. So this is the new app icon update for JP. The global one has not released yet. Corporate wants you to spot the differences between the two images. They're the same picture. It's pretty funny how 2023 and 2025 is the same thing, but they moved their hands. even the shading is fairly similar. That's funny. Anyway, so you know what actually would be pretty nice? If global, when we eventually got our app icon update, we got Goku, Black Rose, and Zamasu. I mean, it's not going to happen because that requires effort, and we know that they don't want to do more work than they need to. But yeah, that would be really cool if the global version could be the evil side. There was an app update on the global side of the game, app update 5.28.5, where there were some bug fixes and things like that. Apparently there was an issue where the screen would turn off while downloading data. Let me know in the comments if you specifically had this issue, because I never had anything like this. I just want to know who was actually having the problem. Maybe this is like an Android thing, because I'm on iPhone. Now we've got the Global Dokkan Now special live stream link. So this is the JP link. The global link will be released at some point, but it will still take you to the same presentation. What's going to happen is on the JP side, there will be no captions. On the global side, there will be captions for pre-scripted moments when they're talking about the core information. And then obviously, like when they're talking about the new character details and all that stuff, all that will be in English. But the only time that we wouldn't be able to really know what's going on the international side would be during idle chatter, or whenever they're like talking about stuff that sort of goes off script. They've had this before where like they just put some caption. I don't remember what the meme was, but I think it was idle chatter or random conversation, something like that. I don't know. So what we're looking at here, this is the MC for this particular presentation. Fun fact, she actually does content on Dokkan. I forgot her name, but I have seen some of her summon videos. I don't think she covers content like I do, but she does do summon videos, and they're very wholesome and like very pleasant summon videos. So I forgot what her name was, but shout out to her. She actually likes the game. This is the new, I guess, comedic duo that's going to be joining Omatsu and her. This dude rocking the Goresh haircut. So this is going to be happening July 5th, 7 p.m. PDT. So that is essentially 2 days from now. 2 hours after Global's daily reset on that day, 11 hours after JP's reset for that day. Now, I know some of y'all are about to type in the comments, Toon, what time does that mean for me? Toon, tell me. There you go, my friend. You don't have to ask me in the comments. I got you covered, buddy. All you got to do, scroll down below to the description of my video, right? If you click on the link that takes you to this, it'll tell you exactly what time it starts for you in your time zone. Whoa, you don't have to do math. You don't have to think. You just have to look at this right here. Isn't that great? Don't ask me in the comments, please. Thank you. So I got you covered. And then whenever the global link happens, I'll drop that in either in this video or in another video. Whatever. Next, let's talk about the start times for the summons. The Global Dokkan Part 1 summons for the Carnival. Goku, Vegeta, Blue. That's right. I am predicting this is going to be the Carnival. This is going to be the Dokkan Festival. This is going to be happening on July 7th, 2025, 1659 JST. Or no. I take that back. I'm just kidding. 7/7/2025. That's all we know. We don't know the actual start time. The end time will be August 11th, 2025, 1659, which is 1700 hours. Now, compared to me in my time zone at Bandai Namco HQ, this is 17 hours ahead. JST to PDT, 17 hours difference. So if we subtract 17 hours, that would be, you know, whatever it is for me in my time zone, but it would basically be at the start of August 11th that it ends. July 7th, July 6th is when the banner should be dropping. Now, one interesting note about this, remember when we talked about the infinite boost thing? The infinite boost thing is starting July 7th, 1 a.m. GMT, which translates to July 6th, 6 p.m. PDT, which is 1 hour after that day's global daily reset. Now, when you think about it, the whole purpose of the boost system is to allow for you to more effectively accomplish whatever event you're trying to run through, whatever purpose that is, link leveling or farming medals. If you're trying to farm medals, you will be farming medals twice as fast. If you are link leveling, you'll be link leveling twice as efficiently. So why would they be doing this at a certain time? I would imagine that they are probably trying to cater to the general player base who care more about farming resources than link leveling. Link leveling really only applies to the hardcore players and those who don't have anything to farm out. But when a new banner releases and new characters release, then there would understandably be a lot of things to farm out. During this part 1, we're going to have a Dokkan Festival unit. We're going to have that Dokkan Festival unit's banner unit. We're going to have a Carnival unit. Since they're LRs, they require more medals. In fact, you know what? Let's just go back and check out Future Saga. Let's go back to Future Saga. So let's go to teams, categories, Future Saga. So we got you and you and you. All right. So for the Dokkan Festival LR, 70 of the new metal, 35 collectively of older metals. But we have 14 from this one, 21 from that one. So this would require 2 runs, 3 runs. If we look at the Gohan, none of them are new metals, but we require 5 runs on this event, 3 runs on that event, 2, 2, 2. When you are using the infinite boost thing for that 14-hour window, 14 medals is a single run. So all of these would be done in one go. This would be done in 1 or 2. You could get it done in 1 if you get lucky with the bonus drop. This would be done in 2 or 3 runs. So this now looks way less of a grind than it would have before. So if they're going to be releasing the summons, it has to happen during this. I feel like it would be a stupid decision for them to do it otherwise. Of course, Dokkan does stupid things, so it's always possible. But my best guess is that we start the summons basically 23 hours after the Dokkan Now special, July 6th, 6 p.m. PDT. What's ironic about this is that we have potentially up to 2.5 days where we could see like the celebration start and the summons drop. Because in the past, I went back to 2024's worldwide celebration. The summons started 6 hours after the celebration actually began. August 27th, 5 p.m. August 27th, 11 p.m. 6 hours later, the summon started for the Broly celebration. And then ironically enough, back during 2023's worldwide celebration, the celebration started August 24th at 5 p.m. The summons, I can't remember that this was this crazy. August 26th, 11:45 p.m. Do you know what that means? That means that it was a full 2 days and almost 7 hours later. That's 55 hours. 55 hours later, the summons actually started. What the hell did we have to do before the summons actually dropped? Was it this? Maybe they wanted people to like spend money on the memorial stone stuff, perhaps? I don't know. That's oh yeah, this maybe it was this. Dude, it's just crazy to me that we actually had the oh yeah. We still had content though. We had stuff to do. But yeah, 2.5 days later, worldwide 2023's banners actually dropped. They're not going to do that. So in my opinion, it's got to be here. It's got to be during this infinite boost thing. So I'm going to say July 6th, 6 p.m. PDT. But once we get the exact time from the data download, I will let you guys know in a video. But that's where I'm thinking. So that about covers all of the relevant news that I wanted to present to you guys. So now let's go ahead and take a look back at the worldwide 2023 celebration. I would play this with audio, but I'm screaming and, you know, making all sorts of noises. So if you want to go watch it, feel free. I can link this down below too if you guys want. Honestly, just go to my channel and just scroll down on the lives tab and you'll see like all the Future Saga stuff down, maybe like 4 or 5 full scrolls down. You'll see all the future stuff. It was a lot of fun. I might even just go back and watch some of it. All right, so here's the global Dokkan Now. I mean, it's the same thing as the JP one. So let's just go back and check this out. I think some of the comments were saying this was like the last broadcast where Koto was on screen. So it'd actually be pretty great if she came back for this. I don't know if they would be aware enough to do something like that. We had a Dragonstone reward thing if there were enough concurrent viewers for the thing. It was 60 Dragonstone. Why can't I find it? Whatever. There it is. There it is. You saw it. Yeah. We'll distribute this if we reach 20K. This, whatever it is, we always get it. It won't be a problem. Then we start by taking a look at the new story event. So we will be getting some sort of a new story event for this one. For the last worldwide celebration, we got the free-to-play Paragus. We also got a Trunks. And considering actually, we had a lot of really good free-to-play stuff happening during worldwide 2024. So if anything, I feel very confident that the free-to-play representation during the celebration will be of higher quality. considering that back during this, the free-to-play unit was sort of a microcosm of the new summon mechanic, the domain, I would imagine that we will probably getting our second free-to-play reversible exchange character. The question is, though, in the context of Future Saga, what could that be? The only real duo characters would be Goku Vegeta, Zamasu and Rose. Although we could get like a Gowasu Zamasu. That could actually be a free-to-play version. Or we could get a Z Super and we get androids 17 and 18. I don't imagine that there's any other possible duo that could work unless we do Trunks and Mai. That could also work. So I guess there are a few options. So we'll have to wait and see what the free-to-play unit is, but this was his story event. And then we got to actually see the Trunks character. This was... I don't think that this unit sees much relevance these days, but during this celebration, he was very useful. Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. This guy was pivotal in that stupid April Fool's thing. Not stupid, actually. That was a very good April Fool's. The whole like cryptic cell games thing during April Fool's, this guy was a big part of that. Yeah. Okay, and then we were given a Dokkan Awakening for an older free-to-play character. So actually looking at Future Saga, I wonder here, I'm going to pull a Future Saga in my game and I want to see, are there any free-to-play characters that we could actually get a Dokkan Awakening for? So these are all, yeah, you know what? Actually, this guy could get a Dokkan Awakening if they maybe decide to go the route of Z Super through like the free-to-play reps. I don't think there's anybody else who actually could get a Dokkan Awakening from Future Saga that doesn't already have one. Yeah, that would be the only one. They will never do this, but making those like SR characters Dokkan Awaken, that would also be pretty neat, but I doubt they'll ever do that. Fun fact, this guy is a big bad boss. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? He is a Dokkan event drop from something. I don't, some fusions Zamasu Dokkan event. Anyway, let's go back here. Continuing on, this guy actually was not bad when he got his Dokkan Awakening in EZA. Red Zone for Dismal Future. This is still one of the more challenging events for newer players. And back during the countdown celebration, I think this guy released, he was rough. He was difficult. So yeah, this was a good event, and how it was presented over the course of the celebration, very well done. This was my favorite though. The Dismal Future, Divine Wrath, Mortal, whatever. Yeah, this one. This was my favorite. It wasn't collectively the most challenging, but it was just fun to fight the various fights throughout the future arc. And I had a lot of fun doing this live with you guys. Going back, looking at the stages, I think the most memorable ones for me, well, number one, I think we can all agree, it was the STR Vegito Blue. This guy was the Cell Max of the celebration in that he made a statement early and destroyed a lot of people in their attempts to try to beat the event. This was a lot of fun. Even now, this guy hits very hard. I think we've reached the point where like common teams can probably handle this, but this was one of the most fun stages in the entire thing. I think everything after like stage 7 was really good. The Fusion Zamasu one was good. I think there was one where like he's essentially immortal. So this was also fun. I think it was this one, Final Judgment. Yeah, I think this is the one. He healed a lot, right? Recovers HP. I think like if you didn't do a certain amount of damage, you just weren't gonna win. Yeah. So yeah, this was a very fun fight. I had a lot of fun with that one. We had an exclusive once per day stage where you can get more than 160 Dragon Stones. That's cool. We had EX skill orbs for Future Saga. I'm hoping we get a new category. I would like the big bad boss category to be a thing, or powerful opponent, formidable foe, something like that. I think that we should get something like, especially if we're going to be getting a Dokkan Festival Extreme unit. I want it to be a Dokkan Festival Extreme Zamasu Rose. So if this alone gets the new category, I'd be fine with that. But if we can get some new equips for that, that'd be great. If not, we'll probably just continue to get like Earthbred Fighters, Battle of Fate, or this one. Please don't. Also, speaking of Future Saga, this stage is very much in play now, both in terms of stage 1 and stage 2. Do check out my video where I talk about the link level boosted stages. They are relegated to the Portal of Memories, and you need blue keys. We are getting blue keys through login right now in the countdown. We'll probably get more over the course of the celebration, but they intentionally designed this so that you only have a limited amount of attempts. You should be saving your blue keys for stages that specifically cater to what your needs are. If you have a team that is exclusively Future Saga, and that is the team that you're going to be investing in for the foreseeable future, then definitely go for stage 2, because that one has the highest link level rates possible. It is only for Future Saga, but you'll get some good link level ups on that. Also, focus on stages that generally cater to all types. So again, check out that video from what I posted maybe like 3-4 days ago. It's a useful video. And like the varying key costs can also dictate some of your decisions. Okay. Oh yeah, all the EZAs that were announced, transforming Trunks, Mai, Zamasu, Goasu, all were good EZAs for the celebration. Very good. This Int Mai was a very good EZA. They were all so good. Man, I can't wait. So what would they do this time? Oh, we're gonna get super EZAs. If we just got double super EZAs, ooh, would we? Would they do that? Nah, they would. That's too good to be true. Double super EZAs. But seriously though, what will they do? Because they will not do both Vegito Blues and both Roses. So assuming one of those pairs is taken care of, what will they do for the others? Do you think that they would actually have the unmitigated goal to give these guys EZAs? It's a 2-year difference. These guys are the most like widely known meme in Dokkan history. They are so, these guys transcend Dokkan in terms of the meme that people spam We Saiyans Have No Limits in other streams. There were other Bandai Namco streams, like I think Baten Kaitos had a remaster. During that stream, We Saiyans Have No Limits. There was a One Piece thing, We Saiyans Have No Limits. There was even, I think like during some Nintendo thing, We Saiyans Have No Limits. This meme is so transcendent, they have to know how much people clown on this. What if they gave these guys EZAs? Would they? I don't know. I'm just gonna throw that out there because I could totally see them surprising us with that. Or even like I mean, I think Trunks and Vegeta Fusion Zamasu would probably be the best, most sensible. But yeah, if they were to do that, ooh, I think that would make up for everything. That would make up for everything. Then they show the full-on animations. I'm not going to play all of it, but I need y'all to see the Vegito Blue animation. Like, I need y'all to see it because there's legitimately some of y'all who have just not seen it. So I need you guys to see this right now. So we're going to play this. Main reason why some of y'all may not know about this is because you weren't around for this, but also the fusion is very hard to pull off when you are not bringing a full Future Saga team. And right now you wouldn't want to bring one. So this is all at single speed. Oh, it looks so good. The card art looks so good. Bro pulls out a Sora final form from Kingdom Hearts 2 with the like floating double keyblade type stuff. Oh. All right, but this isn't even it. This isn't even the best part. Like, this is cool, but it's his active skill, his like final smash attack that is just so iconic. This is the one. Also, the enemy face plants and just drags across the screen. It's just so funny. All right, so here we go. He hits him with the Falcon Punch, and then he gets the little, now you die. Look at how good that looks. Even the animation is saying GG, 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 it's over. They know it's over. Glowing eyes. Look at that pose. Oh, I can't wait to see what this new animation set's gonna look like. Okay. Then they go over the unit details. They show the Infinity Stratosphere, Zamasu, all that stuff. Cool. They do Dokkan Awakening Support Medal campaign. And then we get the, oh yeah, we got the announcement of full synchro from this. This was actually where it was first announced that we were going to be joining up with JP. So they'll probably not announce something like this time because we've already reached it. But yeah, that was a great way to wrap up the presentation. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. And then I was just going crazy. Actually, wait, hold on. Did they show the times over here? No, they did not. Did they show it anywhere in here? No. Okay. Well, anyway, there you go. That is a look back at the Worldwide 2023 Dokkan Now special. So whatever we got back then, we would essentially get pretty much the same stuff for this time. And I'm excited. I know that everyone is, there's a lot of mixed feelings right now. I am easily impressed, and I'm just excited to get this going because I am praying that these units are going to be good so that I can enjoy the celebration, I can enjoy doing more live streams, and we can all just have a good time. So I am looking forward to what they have to offer. Make us not miss the fusions. Make us not care that Vegito is not actively usable. Make us not care that Fusion Zamasu is not readily available as a battle sprite or whatever. Make up for it. And make sure you cook. Only 2 characters, 2 LRs. They better be good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on looking back at the 2023 celebration. What were your fondest memories of that back then, if you were around? As far as the start time for the summons, do you see them dropping the infinite boost things for the 14 hours at the same time as the summons? Or do you think that there will still be some sort of a buffer between the start of the celebration and later on? And let me know what sort of teams you guys would want to see, or maybe some sort of events you guys might want to see me try the old school 2023 Future Saga team on. Feel free to share in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let each know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.